Hello and welcome to We Unbox Shit, where we don't really unbox anything from new, but we definitely look at some box sets. This is Superman, the complete animated series. I gotta say, right off the bat, I was sorely disappointed with this. Now, this series definitely does not get as much love as its sister series, Batman the Animated Series, and it shows. They really went cheap with this set. This is one of the few times I would say you don't really need the complete animated series. Individual seasons for like 10, 15 bucks a season. This complete series, I might be off on the price. I paid $50 for this originally. It probably has come down to this point. You can probably Amazon it for much less. It's got a nice, cool cover on the front, and the back's a little cool. That's about it. That's about where it ends. Now, just to show you a size comparison, look at this. And look at this. How did they fucking go from this to this? Why did they fuck this up? They already had it done for Batman. Really cheap. Really flimsy. Not much to it. It is probably one of those box sets where it's going to get warped pretty easily from sitting, because it's not the hard cardboard. If you look, it flexes quite a bit. So not very good there. The front and the back, just complete repeats. Not much new. Unlike Batman the Animated Series box set that actually did new art from between the cover to cover, this one, nah, fuck that. We don't need that. You're just going to see the same shit anyways. So nothing there to look at. And here's the booklet. Now, remember that beautiful art book that we got in Batman the Animated Series? Well, fuck that. Concept artwork, no beautiful fucking anything. Look how cheap and flimsy. Wow, were they ever trying on this set? Just disappointing as all hell. At least they bothered to put an image in the background of the actual thing. Look at this, it's falling apart as I'm fucking moving it. That's kind of cool that it's extended. I'll give it that. It also has the same special feature disc, which is with the Batman the Animated Series and Batman Beyond complete series. So it does have both the same disc. This is really cheap. I didn't think it was as good and well produced as the other two special feature discs were. So, you know, I don't think it's as necessary as I said the other two were. Now, I'm just going to pop this right back in. Now, one thing I got to point out, now, these are the exact same DVDs that you're going to get in the individual season releases. One thing that, again, they cheaped out on, just another reason this set is so inferior to the Batman and Batman Beyond sets. Look at the discs. Look at Season 1. That's Volume 1. That's Disc 2. They were so fucking cheap. Instead of just doing 3 discs, they did a double-side disc and one with an image. And they did that for every season. Look. Cheap, utter shit. And look at the artwork on the actual individual seasons. We've got Superman in a stupid pose that he doesn't really even look right, because look at him there. That's actually what he looks like in the show. Who the fuck is that? Is that the Bizarro Superman that for some reason is normal color? Is this just the shitty 20s version? Who the fuck is that? So no fucking Toyman? No Metallo? No fucking Bizarro? No fucking anyone? How cheap can you get? Superman, the complete animated series. Man, they fucked this up. I'm really hoping they re-release it as a large box set. It really deserves it. It's definitely not as good as as Batman Beyond or Batman the Animated Series was. It's more of a kid show, I would say, and less aimed at a mature audience. So I understand why it's not as cherished. That in mind, how nice would that have been as a box set? That would have looked fucking great. So I'm really hoping we get a re-release on this, because this is just really cheap shit and honestly unacceptable for this show.